Good evening, good morning, and good night. Welcome to Inappropriate Radio. It's your host, Tashana. Let's get into this. So, hi guys, no periodic table or alien talk. However, this is a warning, okay? This is a warning. Very urgent message. It is literally 4 o'clock on the dot. Anytime the creator wakes you up at this hour, you know it's some serious stuff going on in the heavens. Even if you are traveling at work, about to get ready for work, the creator has you up during this time for a particular reason, okay? If this is your first time tuning in, thank you so much for tuning in. Please follow us at Inappropriate Radio TV on YouTube, and let's just get into this. All right, we are about to be stepping into a war. Okay, I just got the download. I was sitting here. You know how those days go when you sleep early and you're up early. Definitely the vibe that's been going on for a while. So that was one of my telltale signs that the creator wants me to be up. Okay. I'm not even sure if I'm supposed to tell y'all that, okay? Because that is the secret of a warrior. But in all seriousness, the creator wants to go over some things, okay? The relevance with this whole market crash is going to be detrimental to all of us. We've gone over some of the things we need to stockpile. I gave that segment quite a few times. The last one was around the time of this major eclipse that we just had. I forget the date, but I know we all remember the date. If you just go back to around there, you will find it, okay? I had a few people like, oh, nothing even happened. She don't know what she's talking about. And then I came back with another segment stating that that was just a warning, that was just preparation, and that the things that are to come have yet to arrive. And we are moving really, really close to that time. We are facing intrusion of our physical homes, not even just like the government or like, you know, when martial law is active. I mean, actual people coming from other countries into our homes because this country has lost its power, okay? That's one of the first thing. And I think you should be wary of all of the people from the other countries that are already here. Not just the Mexicans, everybody who doesn't respect Americans and who definitely is going to go back to their countries when they have enough money to do so, or to like build up their countries and then go back, okay? It is time to start fasting on your children's behalf. Last year, around this time, I did a segment about your children being under attack and how children with different spiritual practices are going to be used along with the educational systems, as well as hospitals and different institutions will be used, okay, to attack your children. The rate of trafficking will go up. The rate of crime will go up. Yes, people will be making money, but things are going to be so expensive that it's not even going to look like it. It's not even going to make a difference, okay? People are, I said crime, trafficking, money, sickness, okay? Sickness will increase. There will be sicknesses that we don't understand. So your black seed oil, your oregano oil, your different sea moss, if you know how to make sea moss or learn how to make sea moss, get yourself a little more educated and acclimated with the types of herbs that you can use and what different types of blood types will be able to use different herbs, what times of the year these herbs are more active and where you can find them. The amount of demonic activity will increase. It will triple and even quadruple in some places. Now, this is where we start to get into the warfare, because a lot of people don't realize that their nations are under physical attack because they've been spiritually attacking people for so long. You don't have to have some witch or warlock, even though that is the higher extension. Just lying on someone is witchcraft. Sending out the evil eye, okay? Looking at a person and wishing that something bad happens to them. Trying to extract energy from their aura, energetic field. And that is like low level, okay? When you start moving into manipulation of any kind, whether you are trying to make a false police report, whether you're stealing their identity, whether you are making lies up about them to potential partners, their neighbors, their bosses. That is like mid-level, right? And then when you start actually carrying out rituals, getting pictures, putting people in jars, sending people different frequencies and energies from other warlocks and witches. This thing accumulated in certain areas by multiple people is igniting wars. This has nothing to do with government, as we say. And this is one of the reasons why we stay away from politics here, because it leads into different realms and areas and dimensions that we don't really like to touch, that we would prefer to stay away from, if you will, okay? A lot of us are going to be tracked down by demons. We're going to be facing demons head on. You cannot cower. We had this conversation or a segment just the other day about standing on business, basically, being able to really hone in and stand on your spiritual gifts. Having confidence in the Creator in your gifts is going to be very important, because we, the stand-ins, okay, the black sheep, the chosen ones, the seers, the prophets, are going to be standing in the gaps, okay? Once we lose communication with our devices, and I'm not saying like the chosen one, I mean everyone, right? Whether you worship the devil or you worship God. Once we start to lose communication with our devices, this is when a lot of the warfare is going to come, and it's going to be set in with fear, anxiety, and lack of information, okay? A lot of people are not even going to know what to do. So I suggest that you set a plan in place. Have a meeting spot. Get some walkie-talkies. Get some candles. Get some flashlights. Get some knives. Get some Vaseline. Get your water and your tissue. Armor yourselves in the spirit as well as physically, okay? There are going to be things that are coming that we cannot combat. And the only thing that will assist you is your relationship with the Creator, your relationship with the ethers, and your actual gifts. Your obedience is going to be what determines how powerful you are during this time. And I know a lot of people that don't practice any type of spirituality may not even understand any of this, okay? But if you understand the last 20 to 75 years, if you don't understand anything else, at least you need to be understanding that your relationship with God is going to carry you through these next 30 to 90 years. Some of us won't even be here, and that's fine. But you need to prep your children so they can prep their children so they can prep their children. It's nothing wrong with understanding that you're not going to be here, but being selfish enough to not equip those that are connected to you is going to be the downfall of a lot of people. And this is how mankind will lose, because the demons that are coming here are coming to take over, and they are not coming to take over the people that they already have. They're coming to take over the people who are standing in the gaps, who are standing for the Creator, who are willing to die in righteousness. And I don't know another way to deliver this. This is how the Creator wants me to deliver it. It's 4 a.m. and I'm going to do what God is asking me to do. Sure, there are going to be things that you don't know how to do. There are going to be things you're confused about, and there are going to be things that you're unsure and uncertain of. Start working on that now. Ask the Creator to give you clarity and understanding now, because a lot of the things that you are going to be fighting and warring for in the spirit is also going to be based on your understanding of not only your gifts, but what it is that you're actually fighting for. You cannot go into the spirit realm with a knife and not know how to use it and why you're using it. You need to know that the armor that the Creator has given you was created for a specific reason. And yes, sometimes you don't really have to know the why. You just have to know the how. And that is fine. But your awareness is going to be very important these next few weeks. Within the next year, and some people don't have that much time depending on where they are geographically. But if you are in the States, you have up into a year to get your house in order. We've already talked about exercising, eating right, and growing food, okay? These things are coming, and there is an urgency. Simply because we're already at the precipice of this country falling apart. If you live in places like Detroit, Arizona, Texas, California, Oklahoma, you have already been experiencing catastrophes as it relates to your geographic location. In those places dwell a lot of witches and warlocks that have been practicing a lot of magic. And it is time for them to start feeling the effects. I'll say it again. It is time for them to start feeling the effects of the Creator. They are going to fall first. The people that worship the devil and do all this demonic shit, they're either going to fall first or they're strong enough to fight and attack you during this next phase and cycle. Be prepared. Do not allow yourself to be distracted by what's going on in music and entertainment. It is a ploy to distract you. Get yourself focused on the Creator. Yes, some of the stuff that's happening in the industry is very prophetic, and some of those people are vessels of the Creator. If you are an aspiring artist in any kind of way, I ask that the Creator shall bless you and thrust you into the right corridor with the right people so you can be used in a righteous way, because if not, you will die. I'm sorry, you will die in the midst of the industry if you are going there just to make money and be a use of entertainment. You need to make sure that you're going there because the Creator is going to use you as a voice of His, and not just because you're trying to get a quick dollar, baby. That's it. That's done. Anyone who is using spiritual gifts to make money will not survive. You will die. I don't have another way to say it. I'm just going to tell you right now. You will die. Okay? This is how the Creator wants this message delivered. This is how it will be delivered. A lot of y'all are playing around, taking this spiritual walk for joke. A lot of you all are still setting up those altars, calling in these demons and these deities. A lot of y'all are working with the elements in all of the wrong ways. And I'm not here to judge you or condemn you. That's the Creator's job. But what the Creator does want is for you all to fall in line. Whatever your purpose is, you need to be moving towards that. All of the things that are connected to your purpose are going to be coming to you now, to prepare you, to get you in alignment, to get you moving, to get your wills greased up, okay? A lot of us are going to be shocked at the amount of things we're going to get done within the next 7 months, okay? 7 months specifically. I don't know what's going to happen, but that's what He's telling me. Many of us are going to be lost and confused until we step in with the Creator. Those are the people that we talked about that are standing in the gap, that those souls are, that the enemy is trying to take their flesh as well as their soul. So I stand corrected. Those people that are warriors of the Creator is one group that they're going to come get, and they're going to be coming for those who are confused and straddling the middle. All right. But I love y'all. I'm going to end it here. I hope y'all enjoyed y'all weekend. I hope y'all are drinking your water, eating your fruit and vegetables.